All right, welcome back to early April '64. I think we're pretty much kicking off the busy season as the Union attacked Shelby last time. I considered retreating, but I think Shelby can hold on. He did pretty well in that first battle with a two national morale victory. In addition, I'm going to try to do a partisan ambush here, as well as on the force in Lawrence and burn the depot and Lawrence as well. There's like these are two really small divisions, so um, not actually worried about them right now. Um, in Tennessee, the big move I'm making is I'm sending the smaller. Well, it's like it's a kind of a weak division, but basically the division from Nashville to join Forrest. That pretty much leaves Nashville undefended for the moment, um, but I'm going to basically form another division there once I can get the forces together. Now, the Union Navy is based in Cairo, but there really aren't any large forces in Cairo anymore as they've moved over to Paducah. So I'm not really that concerned about a potential naval assault on Nashville. Um, Polk's force will get another battery, and I am still forming a division here in Memphis. Out in Virginia, I'm going to do a few maneuvers as Sheridan's force is actually becoming quite large. I'm going to send one division from Stewart's Corps um, to Manassas, and I basically need to push the Union cavalry back out, so they'll arrive on day 4 of in Strasbourg here. Now, that does leave only one division holding New Kent. Um, this is a pretty weak force, and the division that's staying there is, I think, should be able to hold off any potential movement by Whipple's corps for the time being. As you can see up here, we don't really have any money or war supply, and of course we just actually have an overabundance of conscripts. Um, Now it is still muddy in Kentucky and Tennessee, so they there actually may not be an attack there this turn. Although it was muddy here last time, I think as well, or it may have not been. It may have been clear, but now there is actual mud um, here. Okay, so let's run the turn and see what happens. Okay, so Shelby was eventually pushed out. You can see pretty heavy casualties. No elements were destroyed, so that is a big that is definitely a big plus. Um, but nonetheless, they were pushed out. The Union took some pretty heavy casualties. So you can see here that um, McCall's force, the 36th Division and 39th Division, all have very little power, and really Blunt's division is the only one that has um, any power left. Let's take a look at, go ahead and take a look at those battles, as they were the only, well, there was a battle out in Virginia as well, I'll show you. Um, but here's the first one. It was actually another national morale victory, and the Union lost about 1,000 more men. Unfortunately, we lost about 8 of our cannon. Um, and then finally, we did lose final another battle once. So okay, so this is the 7th Division came in and attacked. Um, but the Union took a lot more casualties, and we didn't lose. Didn't lose any cannon. Now, I take our partisan unit out, and so they're currently besieged in the town. So the Union doesn't actually control the town yet. Good news is there's a lot of supply here, so we'll be able to get enough ammo to resupply. But I'll actually just take probably the force away, so and give them a moment to recover. Let me go ahead and show you the other battle, which was out in Virginia. Pleasanton's force was defeated, and let's see. Yes, okay. So it looks like they've moved back up here. So the Union did do a little bit of movement and brought in some more forces down here looks like a couple sharpshooter units, um, and here is currently Sheridan's force. Um, there wasn't any huge movement out here. You can still see that Union has a very large army here, um, and as well as, of course, with Grant as well. The Union tried to get a partisan unit into here, but our cannon was on the river. Our cannon actually destroyed it before it was able to land. Okay, that's the main action. So let's see what happened. Okay, so the Union surrendered here. You can see there are a few partisan units here around that we're going to need to that we'll need to deal with. Let's see. Oh yeah, so they've popped up a few guerrilla soldiers. We're doing a whole bunch more demonstrations. So the raid here was unsuccessful. The ambush here was successful. The ambush. So the ambush here was successful. The ambush here was not successful. Okay, so then a whole bunch of movement. There was the battle in Virginia. Some more movement. The final battle with Shelby. And then we have a whole bunch of forces that are now finished. And we've got an extra $5,000 of money coming in, so that's nice. So I guess the big news is Shelby has been defeated, and it looks like now the weather is actually clear. So yeah, so the weather is clear, and that pretty much means that any moment now, any turn, we can expect the 1864 attacks to begin. Okay, see you next.